Welcome to the first ever PlayStation 4 Test Chamber episode. We're taking a look at Killzone Shadowfall, which comes out on Friday. I'm Andrew Reiner. Dan Reichert, you've played all the way through this.
I have.
You played it a couple weeks ago in secret for review.
I did.
And you were raving about it. You had a lot of nice things to say about it in the office. What kind of hit you the most about this one? Other than the visuals. Holy crap.
It looks stunning. This is all in-game, obviously. It's ridiculous.
Just the detail of that building there. Very nice.
It's just unbelievably gorgeous. The thing is, I was never a huge Killzone fan. I also never talked down on Killzone. I just played them. I liked them. They were always technically impressive, but they never really blew me away from a gamplayperspective.
You didn't get the Hellgas tattoos and stuff like that?
No. I've got my Gears of War. Yeah, that's what I've got, the COG stuff, yeah. But no, this is the first Killzone I've played where I was like, man, that was just a really good campaign. And, you know, it's kind of like a new story. It's set in the same universe and everything, obviously, but like, look at this. Look, that looks ridiculous. This is so cool.
That is cool, and you can see your feet.
Yeah, look at my feet.
Next gen!
Woo! Woo! But it's got this new gameplay thing, which I really love, which I can't do right now because this is kind of a story look-around part. But
that's a new feature, too.
Yeah.
Just look around.
There's a right analog stick, and it lets you look wherever you want. I'll look up, I'll look down. But no, you get this thing called the Owl, which is this robot that you can basically set to different modes with the trackpad. So you can set it to attack, you can set it to defend, you can set it to hack, you can...
Oh, hey, I played this in Half-Life 2.
Oh, yeah, I gotta pick up a can soon.
What?
That's me, I'm Lucas.
And you have a real face?
Look at me.
Oh, you turned into a gun.
Well, yeah, the robot thing is super sweet. I really like it a lot. It really helps out a lot. It can help you kind of flank enemy AI and everything. It's a huge help to the gameplay, so... We will probably see that pretty soon. I hope nothing bad happens. Just as long as nothing bad happens to the city of Vecta, we should be good. And I hope nothing bad happens to the city of
Dan, wait. Someone
Vecta.
hear something.
There we go.
What was that?
There we go. Oh, no, something bad happened.
Next gen!
That does look good.
Yeah, it does. Scripted.
No, that's dynamic. It's super scripted.
Dynamically scripted?
It's super scripted. No, it just blows up every time.
Okay, you're down and out.
Yeah. Never seen this in a first-person shooter before, being groggy and on the ground. Yeah, look at the animation and everything. Like, everything just looks real good.
And this series has always looked great.
Yeah.
So, Dan, in the other ones, I've always gotten, I'm in the same boat as you. I've enjoyed them. Never really got into them, though. Played a lot of multiplayer in 2, but didn't play much of 3. The old ones had kind of that futuristic World War II kind of vibe.
Yeah.
This one, just seeing a city like this kind of gives it a different aesthetic. How is it compared to the other ones in that regard?
Well, yeah, it feels different. In the first 3, kind of covered some similar, plot lines and characters and everything. This one is kind of new. It's a reset. Lucas is new to the series, and it feels different, but it feels all for the better. Like, okay, here's my owl. Look at this. I point, and then the owl goes out, and he's going to shoot those guys for me. And they're going to be distracted, and I can shoot them. It's great. But yeah, this is almost more like a Blade Runner, weird futuristic city type thing. It's set, distinctly after the original trilogy, so it's going to look pretty unfamiliar, I think.
And you're playing a very different type of character, like who has these gadgets and stuff like that. What else can you do other than the owl?
Oh, God. Well, I mean, you're a soldier, you got guns, but still pretty much like you're running around shooting stuff. I can duck.
Interesting perspective, Dan.
Well, I'm saying you're not a superhero or anything. You're a dude.
You can see through walls, maybe. You can do certain things, right?
You can do this thing. You got a detection thing if you hold in right. Okay. You don't want to hold it too far, though, because then it'll send out like a little ping, and dudes will hear you.
We'll do it once. Let's see it.
Let's see.
So you can see, you can kind of see the orange bodies through the walls there. Very Batman detective.
Yeah, so right there, you can see that. And I'm going to shoot that guy. He's going to be dead. Let's see. But I can't go that far, so you can actually kind of see how far it'll go.
Yeah, there's 2 guys over there.
As I hold it here.
I don't know if they're bad, though. Well, ping it. Let's see what happens.
I'm going to owl him. Get him, Owl.
I like he points every time.
Owl Bundy. Yeah. So they're worried about him, so I can run over here and cook a grenade for him, and meh. Oh, the whole place blow up? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're still alive down there, though, I think.
Oh, God.
And can you create a shield or anything like that?
Yeah, so I can use the owl. I can set him into this mode here, and I can say, hey, owl, how about you do this?
It was almost a crotch chop.
Yeah. Well, I programmed that. Yeah. So yeah, that's super duper helpful. Also, I love this gun. You can switch to long range mode, and you can charge it up. It takes 10 bullets, but it really messes them up pretty good. Or it takes 12 bullets. Sorry.
Yeah, how are the weapons in this?
They're good. They're good. I mean, nothing really blew me away as like something I hadn't seen before, but like this standard rifle that you always have is very useful.
They feel good? I mean...
Yeah, and with this controller, it is just awesome. Like these
you've been raving about that too.
Oh yeah, the controller. Oh lordy, it's just the best.
And one thing you can't see here is when Dan takes damage, the PlayStation Move light on the controller will change color, and that, as you said, kind of pointed out, like just playing it in a darkened room, kind of adds to the atmosphere a little bit. It's not a huge addition to what you're playing, but
it's cool.
You definitely notice it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe some people might think it's gimmicky or whatever, and that's fine if they do. I just think it's cool. I mean, you can tell it starts like blinking red when you're hurt, and right now you can see it's green because I'm not hurt.
And you can use the touchpad for certain things too, right?
Yeah, so that's how I set my OWL to different things, and it's really useful. I like the touchpad a lot.
You just kind of swipe up on it.
Yeah, so it basically adds a whole nother D-pad of options to what you can do. So yeah, up is attack, right is return. No, I'm sorry, right is zip line, which watch this if I can do it. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it here. Remind me to try the zip line once we're in a better place.
Okay.
Whoa,
but yeah, look at that light.
Attack is the one I definitely use the most. Yeah, get him out.
Whoa. Killing machine.
And watch, I can be like, hey, come here.
It's not going to be like a weird futuristic old Yeller, is it, where you lose Owl at the end?
Well, I don't want to spoil anything.
That'd be depressing. I'm already falling in love with him.
It's the Riley dog of Killzone.
Riley the dog from Call of Duty.
Yes. All right, so yeah, so he can hack stuff. So like, go hack that.
It seems like he's kind of the star, and you're just kind of in his wake.
He's the best. Yeah, I'm a total goober compared to him. And so when I die, which I do a lot, he can run up and give you adrenaline and stuff and bring you back to life. He's just the best dude.
And one thing we can't talk about yet is multiplayer. You haven't had a chance to play that yet.
That's correct.
We can't give a review of score yet or anything like that. Dan still has to go through that.
Yep.
Obviously, you know, PlayStation 4 is coming in hot, and servers aren't online yet. Our ability to play it online is not quite there yet, but you know, we'll play it and post a review as soon as we know what we think of it.
All I can say right now is that I think the single player I really, really like, and obviously, you know, no multiplayer. I haven't been able to give a score or write a review yet, but I will say that just the campaign itself, it is my favorite Killzone campaign for sure.
Do they do anything outside of the normal kind of run and gun and using the OWL? Is there any kind of big set piece moments or using vehicles? And
there's a lot
of
crazy set piece moments. There is some vehicle stuff, not a whole lot. There's one kind of late game. Plants. Yeah. There's kind of a late game stealth section, which is kind of cool that I failed at so many times. But yeah, it doesn't reinvent the shooter genre or anything, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
It's one of ours.
Hey.
Sinclair's outside. Wants to see you.
Okay, I'll go up there. Maybe I can show off my zip line then.
It's a nice welcoming party. 4 dudes.
Yeah. The Shadow Marshals from the Vecton Army. You guys okay here?
Let's intubate.
Oh no.
What's the status on that?
As you walk over his face.
Well, you know, you gotta show your respects.
Wow, it looks nice.
Yeah, doesn't
Most of the world's levels pretty big like this? Like open?
There's a lot of interior things. I mean, it takes you all over the place. I mean, you'll go into space, you'll be, you know, in the city, you cross the wall into Helgen territory.
Whoa. Into space.
Up there.
Well, yeah, I know where it is, but I wanted to reference Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah.
Do you get to shoot a gun in space?
It's not quite to that level of like Call of Duty. You do kind of jetpack around and stuff. But you can't really see it, but there is this giant wall. Oh, that giant wall. Yeah.
Okay.
And so that separates Vecta and
Winter's
Helgen.
on the other side of that?
Yes, exactly. I gotta go find Jon Snow in the next chapter.
Spoiler.
Oh, sorry. Oh, so now I'm gonna get on this thing.
Oh yeah, drop ship. Another flyby. I'm gonna guess they do it a lot. Fly by their beautiful city.
In the early levels, you definitely see the city several times. But they do a good job of making you feel like you are in the middle of this gigantic war between these two factions.
Very cool. And this is Guerrilla Games. It's a launch title for PlayStation 4.
It's a very solid launch title. I would put it up there with, like, you know, the first time I played Resistance: Fall of Man. That was really fun. I mean, it didn't
I enjoyed that
change.
game a lot.
Yeah, it didn't change the genre or anything, but it was fun. I would even say this was maybe more enjoyable than the Resistance campaign when I first played it. So, yeah, it is very, very impressive.
Just checking out this building.
Oh, so this terrorist. He means us harm.
Man, DirecTV in the future sucks too.
Well, he's a terrorist. He can't afford, good cameras or anything.
You guys look so unimpressed.
Yeah.
Whatever. So yeah, what is the antagonist? Obviously the Hellgast, but
Well, the
what's the
Hellgast
conflict?
are like the Vectans are at war with the Hellgast in general, but then there's this also I think they're called the Black Hand, this terrorist group here that's led by this dude, and they just kind of want to, it's kind of a watch the world burn type thing.
okay.
So Tyrann, he is the main antagonist that you're going after. There might be some twists and turns though. Look at that.
Yeah, that's nice. It's just a painting, right?
Yes.
I told them we are at war.
Do you ever jump out of the thing?
You may have some moments where you're free falling.
Really?
Maybe that might happen. That part might be incredibly frustrating.
Do tell.
You are free falling through the clouds, and you're chasing after a dropship, and everything's just going right to hell. And you might get hit by a bunch of falling buildings over and over until you cuss a lot, and Jeff Markiafava comes in, and you ask him to beat it for you. I wound up doing it. It is very, very difficult, but I watched Jeff try a lot, and I was not crazy for having a lot of trouble with it.
One of those frustrating moments where I need a break.
Yes.
Okay, well I guess look out for that.
Yeah, it's the most frustrating part of the game, but yeah, take a break if it's bothering you too much. Oh, so here's a future train station.
It looks dangerous.
Yeah,
that's
it
not
really
a good
is.
way to get off of that.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm gonna get hit by a train. I got hit by a train so many times when I was
Okay,
reviewing
well let's end it. We got a pretty good look at this. Let's.
Okay. I was gonna jump off the edge, but then I
what?
got hit by a train.
Well, we got to see the train.
Okay. Oh god, I'm gonna kill myself on the train tracks. Okay, let's kill this guy first.
Horrible shot. Wait, where is it? Where is
I'm
it?
gonna sprint at it.
Oh, yeah!
All right.
All right, that's going to conclude our look at Killzone Shadowfall. Again, it's out on PlayStation 4 now, and it's the first of many games we're going to be looking at for next gen. And stay on GameInformer.com for these videos. We should be pumping them out as many as we can, as many as Jason can handle.
I didn't kill my wife.
No!
I don't care.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.